Good morning. I'm going to show you how a technique that you can use, or a strategy that you can use for trading expiries. And I'm just going to dive right in, okay? um, we're only going to use support and resistance, and that's it. Just strictly support and resistance. All right. So, and also a few um, a few patterns, and the first one will be bearish and bullish engulfing candlesticks. Okay. So where we currently are, price this past candle closed right here. So I'm just going to take a horizontal line and I'm going to put it right there underneath that red candle. Price closed right there, right? This candle here was the candle that it crossed. This was the past support, or the previous support and resistance. This is resistance and this is support. Okay? This candle closed below this support line, so I would predict that this candle will close either below here or here at this previous resistance right there. And let's just sit and watch. This is the support right here. This candle bounced off of this support. This candle closed right at support. So this is the support level currently right here that we're working with. And this wick shows that price wants to go down. And this one, price wants to go down. This is definitely a lower low than this low. This is a high, and this is a lower high than this high. So with structure, with price going down, you need a high, but then you need a lower high and a lower low, like this one. Lower high and lower low. Okay, so if that were the strike, you would have won that trade. If the strike was, if you chose a strike near here and stated that price would stay below this point. So price remained above support. This is support. You got 1, 2, and 3. So I predict that price would remain above this line. Oh, I'm on the 5-minute chart. I meant to be on the 1-minute chart. Okay, because this would go by so much quicker if I were on the 1-minute chart. So let me change that. So we're going to start over. And let's start over. This is support. This is the previous resistance. And I'm using 1-minute chart because if you're trading the 5-minute binary, it's going to work the same. This can be used on any chart. Any chart. So this candle closed right here. It closed at support. Gotta stretch it out to see it really good. This candle closed a little above support, which means it closed resistance. So this candle is due to sell down. You can't see it all that much because it's a doji candlestick. This candle opened and closed at the same point. So, but the reason I believe that it sold down, being that it closed as doji, is because price is going down at the moment. So had this been where price was going up, see, this closed down. Okay, so this candle closed above support with bullish pressure. I'm gonna say that, let me see, price is going to, what it's doing right now is filling this wick, but where it closes, I'm going to state that price is going to close above here. This is the next support and resistance. This is support because price closed above, and this is resistance because price closed below. So it did. It remained above here. So now price closed right here above support again. It closed above this point, so price is going to remain above this point. And with this being support, if this closes bullish, if this closes up, this is going to be the morning star. And also you have the W pattern right here, which means price could be coming back up to here. Okay, that candle closed above again. For the sake of risk management, I don't try to predict every single candle. But okay, so this is your next support, and this is the next zone right here. Well, there is no wick down here, so this is the next support. So I state that price is going to remain above this line. We're going down. So all I'm doing is just following support and resistance. This is support. When price is going down, I use support levels more so than well, support and resistance, the very next one. Price closed here. Closed right there, which is the support and resistance. Pushed up and closed there, so this is gonna be a buy to remain above this line again. Well, above this line and not this one, but above this one, but definitely above this line. Then you got a bullish engulfing candle at support. So Okay, so, oh, all right, faking me out. The next candle, this closed here, which this is support and resistance. So price is going to sell down because it closed at resistance. We're in a selling environment. Oh, wait a minute. We got a higher, we got a low, a higher low, and then another higher low. But we're in a selling environment. We created a higher high here. So this one could push up and create a higher high. But if it does, then we're possibly going to be moving up. Resistance. Okay, good. It stayed below. We got a bearish engulfing, so this is going to sell down. This is bearish engulfing this bullish candle. So it's bearish engulfing. Remaining below here. Actually, if you can find it on Nadex, a strike that is going to be close to this point, then you would be safe to say the price will remain below here. Price closed right there. So this was this is the resistance right here, and price closed below resistance. So that's where that next candle closed. So this was going to sell down. Okay, this candle closed below support right here. This is where this next candle closed, right there. So we are below support again. So price is going to remain below here. We're below support on this side, below this support. Now this is not 100%, but so far I've been right with every trade. And I'm using the candles open and close points as support and resistance, but I'll use the wick sometimes as a safety net to place my trades. Okay, this candle closed here, and it closed below support again, so we're selling down. Support, remember, support is right here. That's support, and the next support and resistance is right here. And that candle closed below it, so we're still selling. Oh. Okay, this candle closed right here, broke this support and resistance and closed below it. There's another one right here, closed below that, and it closed below here, closed below here. This is where the green line is, where that candle closed at, closed below here. So this is support. This was the latest support right here. So resistance, price is going down. Okay, it's going to close below here because it closed at resistance. This is resistance right here. this is resistance. It closed below support. But this is support, closed above support right here. But anyway, price is all the way down here right now. This is the price line. And we got 42 seconds left, so it could very well come back up. Price is all the way down here. And so that you don't have to keep going, oh, so price closed. This candle closed here. Then this is where you can take a break and wait for a price to do a little consolidation. The price is right here. Close below that. Resistance. Look at that. I should be trading right now. Okay, so price closed above this line and we need to come above this one. Well, we did. We broke this high. So we're going to remain above this line. We also close above this one. Man, look at that. Where's my phone? I'm predicting that price is going to get back to this point right here. Let's see. Which is below. Close above that support line. Higher high. Okay. What pips is that? Almost 10 pips. Wow. But this is a video for expiry, so this candle closed here at resistance. Close right there. Resistance, support and resistance. So It could go either way. It closed above, so this candle is going to close above this line right here. I used this support and resistance line right here. This candle, well, no, it didn't. It closed. So that next candle closed below. So this is a sell. This candle closed at support and resistance. To be on the safe side, I know that price is going to remain below this line right here. I was getting ready to say, I believe that it'll be above this one. This is the one you want to be in. So this could be a straggle trade, but definitely it's going to close above this line right here. This is the one. Okay, and it closed above this support and resistance. This close was right here. The support and resistance is right here. This is support and resistance. Price closed above it. So price is going to close above this line right here. But below, I should only be doing buys. Trade the trend. Always focus on the direction of price. And price is currently going up. So you should only be taking buys. Price will remain below this, above this line right here. Because this is resistance. And this candle closed above support and resistance. This candle closed right here, which is above the previous, it's above this point. So I'm predicting that price is going to remain this is where I'm going to wait, because we're at resistance right here. We did create a well, this is looking like an evening star pattern if it closes down as a sell. But if it doesn't, it closed above. Okay. Ooh, look at that. So if I would have taken this trade and the prediction that I made was true, that price came back to this point, that would have been, if I had gotten into this trade for a buy, 11.8 pips. And currently price is still going up, but I would have literally set a take profit point for it right here. Price is above this support and resistance in the moment, and this was the high. The highest high was right here. Looking for price to and it closed above it, so I'm predicting that price is going to remain above here. This is it. Price closed above that point, but I'm going to state that it's going to remain above here. If it breaks and closes below, then we are potentially heading down. This is a safer point right here. Usually it does one, so you got 1, 2, and 3 at the lowest. and it closed. It closed above this line. So that's a failure. That's a retest. So price should be going up. It retested this area, and usually too, but that's only on the sell side. When price is selling, the price likes to come and fill the wick, this wick right here. Which it just did. And it could bounce and close back above this point, which is support and resistance. And close below. This is support right here. And closed right at that resistance level. This next candle should close right here above this point because it closed right at this resistance level. Support and resistance. Where's, well, it could go down. Where's the next? Oh, I don't see it. Okay. I'm not going back that far. Frozen for a second. Give me 1 second. I don't know why it does this. So we had a failure to close below this area, so the next candle buys up, and it's going to remain above this line right here, because this was the previous, this candle closed above here, so price is definitely going to close above this point. And that was because this level right here, price, this candle closed, this was support, resistance, this closed as support. So this next candle was to, with these two rejections right here, this next candle was to buy up. This closed above this point right here. So this candle is going to close as a buy. It's bullish engulfing. Looks like we're getting ready to do some selling. This candle closed above this area, but price is acting like it wants to sell down. So I'm going to wait before calling it. I think it's going to close above this line, but I'm going to wait before calling it, because we got selling pressure right here. Price could just close above this line right here, but it's already in the money. Yeah. This candle closed above this line, so price should close above here, definitely above here. But I'm looking for a bearish candle that's going to be volatile on the engulfing side. I'm looking for that to come up. So we got two pin bars, one here and one here. This one carries a lot of weight. So there's your bearish engulfing, your bearish candle rather. And a very long candle. And if it closes below here, then I'm expecting for the next candle to definitely remain below this point. If it closes below here, then below this point. See that very volatile, that very, very, very long red candle that I knew was going to happen. So let's see, how many pips was that? One candle, 6 pips. I predicted price is going to remain below this line, maybe even this one, because this is the support line. And what I'm doing is, when price is going down, I use the green candles. Okay, when price is going up, I use the red. This bullish candle closed above this one. This bearish candle closed below here. And this was support. It closed below this support and below this support. And this support right here. Support. So this candle remained below this line. Now this candle closed here, which was below, which was at support. So I expect for price to come back up, because this is not, it didn't close below this one. And it's kind of thinking about it. But it may, because we're selling down now. I'm anticipating price to come back to here. There we go. That closed above that, because it closed above this support and resistance. Support and resistance right here is right there, and it closed above it. Alright, so this closed above this resistance, so I'm expecting for price to remain above this line. Didn't quite get down to here, but got close enough. Oh, here, this was the above there, it's going to close above here, and then if it closes above here, then I'm expecting for price to come back and maybe bounce off of this level. See the red candle? This was the red, the support and resistance on the seller side. This is where price stopped. This candle came and closed above that level. Oh, here's another one. Close above here. Close above here. So when price is buying up, you want to look for where price sold down and closed at support and resistance. This candle stopped at support, and this one began at resistance. Okay, so that's what makes this support and resistance. When this candle came and broke and closed above it, this next candle was to sell up. All right, so we got a close above here. This support and resistance right here. And then this one. 1, 2. And this is the third one. I predict the price will remain above this line. If there's even the possibility of a strike on Nadex for that. Okay, so there you have it. I'm going to close the video now. That's just how you can trade expiries. That's a great explanation. I mean, that's the best explanation I've ever seen anyone give on YouTube on how to trade expiries. So, and this works for every time chart. Let me show you. Go back and back test it. I'm on the 5. Let's take the hourly. Okay, we'll take the hourly. I can do this on the daily too. Alright, so this candle right here closed below this point, support and resistance. It closed below this support level right here. Okay, and it closed below this level right here. That's support where price stopped, and then it came down, it closed right there, and then went up as a bullish engulfing candle. It stopped. This candle closed below that. Look, we have this. Okay, the red candle was selling down, and where the buyers when price was going up and price stopped on this candle, and then the next candle opened going up, this was where resistance was, and this was support. This became support. This closed as resistance, this opened as support, and it maintained. So that's what I'm looking for when price is going down. Okay, and I'm not using indicators. This is strictly support and resistance that we're trading. So and we're on the hourly chart. I'll show you the daily. Let me show you the daily. You can trade this for daily as well. If you want to get pips, this is how you can get it. Take these, let me mute this thing right here. Mute that as well. No indicators, okay? None. So okay, that's resistance, right? Okay, so you have a whole bunch of support and resistance over here, right? 1, 2, and 3. And what I noticed that price does, a lot of times, it does this a lot, that it will you do things in threes. Okay, so you got, let's take this right here. This is on the daily chart. Support right here. Okay, why? Price closed right there. But then this candle closed below this point. Right, close right here. So this is resistance. So when this candle closed below this point, this candle sold down. Okay, so this candle sold down, and then it closed below this support level, but it closed above this support and resistance. So this next candle was to buy up and close above this line. Okay, it closed above this line, yet below this one. Daily candlesticks. So when the market opened on this day, I would have believed that price would have sold down past this point, but not remained below it, but past it. So I would have gotten in at this open, looking for price to come down below this point. So you scale down to a lower time chart, you know, to find your entry point and all that. But anyway, I would have, for expiries, for daily expiries, I would have known or believed that price would have remained above this line, yet below here. Okay, so price closed right here. And this is below this point. I would have been able to state that price will remain below here. This point right here. But this is where price closed. Right here. This following candle closed right here. But it closed within this seller's domain. So this next candle was to sell below. Okay, you got bullish pressure right here, but this, we're going down. So I'm following the trend because we've already started going down. And we are below this point right here. Still. So I would have been able to state that price would remain below this line right here. So this candle came and closed below here, below this point right here. Okay, then it came all the way down and it kept closing. It closed below this last support and resistance right here. And look, price didn't even go above it, closed below, and it made this big candle right here. So this candle came and it closed below this support and resistance, this support and resistance, and then this support level right here. Well, you have multiple support. Price closed right here, closed above here first and broken, closed above, remained above all these candles. then it came and broke and closed below, then yes, price was to remain below here. This candle closed right here. Well, then price closed right here. Okay, so this was the previous support. And because price closed below this point right here, this candle was due to sell down from here. This is support. Price rejected this level in this candle. We're selling, so I'm not so much looking at any bullish moves. I'm looking at where price is, what price is doing while it's selling. So then price came back, broke below here, this candle, and broke and closed below here, right here, and yet again right here. No, it didn't break and close below that one. This was the third one. So you got 1, 2, and here it is right here. So it broke and closed below that. Look, price closed down here. So video is done. I showed you on the daily, I showed you on the minute that and there are 2 extreme time charts that this strategy works. You just trade just support and resistance. Okay, this is the daily candle for now. Price is selling down. This candle closed below here. This one right here. And then it closed below that point. So this candle sold from here. Okay, you see how that works? This candle came and closed below this point, this point, this point. But it remained above this point. So I would have, see, I don't like going all the way back like that, stated that price would have remained above here. I'm sorry, below here. And really scale it down to another time chart. You can see further why price stopped right here in this candle. This is resistance. This candle did break and close below just this support and resistance level right here. So it could be about that. But if you go down to a lower time frame, you can see it better. Let's see, 15 minutes. Well, I'll do that in another video. Okay, let's just go back to the daily and finish this one. Finish where I was. There we go. So it goes above here. This candle, I would have stated would have remained below this point right here, and it did. So this candle came and closed below this support and resistance. It closed below this one. smidge, and then the next candle remained below. So this next candle came and closed below here, here, but this is support and resistance. This is resistance right here. It closed above this point. So the next candle was due to this candle is going to close on the daily. This candle is going to close above here, but I'm willing to bet you that price is already priced out in that area. So what you can do is scale it down to a lower time chart towards the end of the day and see where price is. Definitely price is going to remain above here. And to get the best price, now price is going up, okay? This is on an uptrend. See how that worked? Right here, there, and then how price bounced off of this trend line. So price is getting ready to go up and create a higher high. That's just my belief. It's going to come back, excuse me, to this level right here on the daily. But anyway, that's the end of this video. If you like, please subscribe, please share it, and please like the video. Thank you so much.